What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be my new Spider-Man No Way Home video for all the new Spider-Man sneak previews and the first looks they were just releasing. There were a lot of them. And Spider-Man took the black way faster than I ever expected. Jon Snow would be proud, as he's also now, the Marvel character in the Eternals movie. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs here. We'll break it all down. I'll be doing Spider-Man and Venom videos.
Damon, what's going on, man? Bubbles, what's up? Rob, what's going on? Welcome back, Anastasia. Hans, what's going on, homie? What's up, Lucas C?
Was originally supposed to come out this summer. A lot of the toy stuff was all queued up to be released real soon.
Sam Peterson, what's going on? Hey, what's up, homeless guy? What's up, Krupa? Thank God I'm live. Congrats on the 1 month. I thank you, man. Appreciate it, homie. I didn't realize it. I had already been streaming for a month. I'm still editing the copyright strikes on the stream from 2 streams ago, trying to meet the songs on there. And I went back. I was just looking at all my videos, and I realized my first stream was a month ago today. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go live tonight, celebrate a little bit. Thank you, Krupa. You remember saying John's stream would be an hour max? Well, you definitely hit it. There was another Miami recap. I think John got offended when I said that in chat. Happy anniversary. It's like we're married. This guy. Since you have 1 copyright strike, you're not monetized, so the video stayed up. Yeah, my stream stayed up also, but I had like 8 or 9 songs that got the strike, and my stream is still up. So I went ahead and I'm going back and having YouTube just mute all the songs, and it's I still got like 5 more to go. All my other streams I've had copyright claims on them, and this is the first time that I've gotten strikes for playing Tupac songs. So I might have to, if I do play those, I'll probably just do like not play them all the way through. Yeah, it says the video can't be monetized because my channel doesn't qualify for it yet. I don't know what the requirements are. Which is probably why John's always so careful with his streams. So I'm pretty sure he's monetized.
We know a little bit about some of the new dolls. A lot of the Super 6 stuff is going on during the film. There's some minor differences between...
Hey, what's up, Rob?
And if you look at the big Lego set, there is a scene with the pig.
1 month W? Yes, sir.
The Black and Gold suit has gold webbing, but I don't know if that's...
You heard even if you hum a song, you'll get a strike. Is it 1,000? It's 1,000 subs to be monetized. I'm only like 950. Hey, 950 away from me. 950 away for you.
I don't know if Michael Keaton's Vulture is actually in the movie. Originally, I thought that he was, but I haven't seen a whole lot of plot synopsis mentioned him.
Yeah, I don't know how it all works. But I will say this, I definitely didn't think I would continue streaming and keep on streaming. I figured you guys were liking it. So I was like, why the hell not? Might as well just keep it going. It's been fun.
In this movie. So once they drop that first trailer, we'll see just how quickly they run the Sinister Six frame.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got Keith sub to my channel, and then last night Dragon Nova sub to my channel. I think that's pretty fucking awesome.
Because it looks like a version of the Iron Spider suit from Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. But a really cool reason why it's called the integrated suit, as you'll see from this first look here, is because Doctor Strange has integrated his magic with it. That's right, Peter Parker, you're a wizard now.
Most of y'all watched John's stream earlier. His Miami recap. Rob, you like the chill streams?
Doctor Strange combined his magic through the eye of Agamotto and Iron Man's nano.
Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Hansan, you glad that you found out that I was streaming and encouraged you to actually try harder? He's like Dragon Nova said last night, I've seen a couple of his streams, he's got a nice little setup. And he was in there watching for a little bit. I told Chad, I was kind of embarrassed that, I got these scuff streams and somebody like him or Keith, would pop in just to, say what's up, which is pretty fucking awesome. And of course, he said, he started out with the shitty laptop and a shitty camera or whatever. So that kind of, makes you want to keep pushing and, try to get the stream, up and running better for you guys. I know once I go back to work, it's going to be a little bit difficult because I probably won't be streaming late at night at all. And my streams will probably go to, more for like Friday night and Saturday nights. It just depends on what kind of schedule I work. The third new suit is what they're actually calling the upgraded suit. It is actually just a slightly different iteration of the new Jack Kirby looking suit from the end of Spider-Man Far From Home. You all probably remember seeing pictures of this when they were filming the movie last year. Tom Holland was posting pictures of this himself on his Instagram. And most people actually just assumed that this was the exact same suit from Far From Home. But if you notice, there's a small difference here. If you look down around the waist, they've actually gotten rid of that black band element, and it looks more like this. The waist actually looks way more like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man costume now. There are a lot of other upgrades that he makes to this suit, but visually, that's just the most notable change you can spot here. Then they have this big sanctum. You like them the way they are, and of course Keith would say that. But that is cool. Keith stopped by. I missed that. Yeah, it was a couple streams back. Young D, I told him I was live. And he popped in and said, "What's up?" And I was like, "Is that the real Keith?" Because I think we banned an imposter Keith when I first started streaming. And then he was like, "Yeah, it's real me." And he sent me a dono, and I looked at it and like, "Oh shit, that is the real Keith." And I was like, "I didn't think you'd ever, It's like, why? I was felt like, "What the hell are you doing in my stream? Like, why would you come in here?" He's saying he typed in stream, like, why wouldn't I, He's like, "I'm here just to show some support." I'm like, man, that's pretty fucking awesome. Rob, you prefer the Hugo streams in 144p? Yeah, so like, that's another thing is I don't know how to change the streaming quality when I start. It chooses whatever's, the best option based on my settings, I guess, on my laptop. But I think you could change the settings during the stream, and it should give you other different options. Because when I go back and watch my streams, I put it on 720, and it looks pretty clear, even though it's in the dark. Mikey did confirm that was wrong. Indeed, fighting Abomination Mortal Kombat style, raging the cage during the Shang-Chi trailer. He didn't elaborate on why he's fighting in that tournament, but everyone has just been making the same joke about him needing money because he's always so hard up for cash. Apparently, gotta get that sweet sandwich money somehow. Bubbles, you rolling the blunt? The Ned Leeds and MJ previews are particularly crazy. Like Ned Leeds is wearing a Midtown High School jacket because they will be more
favorite right now.
Femboy Anastasia, homie. But yeah, I kind of want to do other stuff, like a gaming stream sometime too. Of course, it'll be scuffed until we get that figured out. I do remember I have an old camera, but I don't know if it'll be compatible with my laptop. I'll have to test it out, and I don't know what quality that camera will stream at. That way, I can still look at chat and have the camera facing the TV, and like Jungle said, do it like EBZ does. Just have the camera facing the TV.
Each of us has a different story, but this family isn't about where you come from. It's about where you're going.
Speaking of the devil, what's going on, Junglist? How you been, homie? The EBZ way would be easier for now. Yeah, I have to look for it. I know I have it. I'll probably test it out this week and see how it looks. I'll do like a private stream to test it out, the quality, and I'll replay it back. And if it looks decent, then I can try that for a gaming stream. Or I could do probably React Andy also if it looks fairly decent enough. You're lit as fuck. Shit, welcome to the club, homie. We're all trying to get there. Hans, you'll be right back. They discharged your mom from the hospital to a real bad place. Waiting 1-2 hours to get a nurse or aide to give her pain meds. Nah, that's fucked up, homie. Yeah, man, just try to keep your head up and, don't let it get too much to you. You just continue to be there for her, man. And try to stay positive, if you can. And yeah, I understand rage at them if they're not, taking care of her like they're supposed to. You got some brews tonight, homie? That's what's up. Hopefully they're not seltzers like the guys were drinking on the stream earlier. Once again, disappointed at their so-called pre-gaming. At least they finally took advantage of the kitchen, I guess. Seltzers, no liquor, nobody's taking shots. Keith with his tummy ache. Rob, all you have to drink is your grandma's Smirnoff Ice. Hey, if that's all you got, go ahead and sip on it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to buy Smirnoff or those seltzer drinks that they were drinking. And imagine clowning on someone for drinking an IPA when you're sitting there drinking on a fucking seltzer drink. Fucking Bryce. Six deep, feeling like you just took a single shot. That's that's good. Sometimes you're trying, it makes you so mad. You almost broke your wrist from punching your dresser. She's all I have in a way. I'm calmer now. I rage more than John does. Yeah, man, I feel you on that, homie. claps. Yeah, it'll get the job done. I remember the gay guy that we hung around with or whatever. I had given him $100 to go buy alcohol. I told him just get whatever beer, liquor stores closed or whatnot. Get some share too along with the beers. Man, he comes back with $100 worth of Smirnoff for the fucking hotel party, and I was like, "Where's the beer?" And he's like, "Well, you said I can get Smirnoff, so I figured out, might as well get $100 worth of Smirnoff." I'm like, "You motherfucker! I didn't say get Smirnoff just because you fucking wanted Smirnoff. And like I was telling you, get some fucking beers with $100 and then get yourself like a 6er or 12 pack." Man, it was funny because everybody started clowning, like, "Oh, Scarecrow got $100 worth of Smirnoff." I'm like, "I didn't get $100, but he got $100." He's like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "What the fuck, Daniel? You trying to gay up this party for us?" And he's like, "No." He said, "Scarecrow said, get some Smirnoff." So I figured you guys didn't give a fuck what you guys drink. So we drank it though. But I mean, they were just clowning on me the whole night. But yeah, I mean, Smirnoffs they definitely got the job done. I do remember that. But yeah, at first I was kind of pissed off. It's like, come on, man, $100 worth of Smirnoff. Okay, there were girls at the party too, so it worked out. Girls like Smirnoff drinks also. But yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them. If I go to a party and I'll drink whatever they got, I'm not gonna complain. But I definitely wouldn't drink no seltzers. I don't care how much you tell me they're good, they taste good. No, I'm not drinking no fucking seltzer drink. Like I said, I was disappointed in their pre-gaming. And then who was it that said that John was scared to have fun, get loose? I think it was Bryce, which that's 100% fact. So like I said last night, I would have already been 6 beers in and 2 shots before we head out to a club and then proceed to go to a bar or something like that. But yeah, paying bottle service VIP, I've done that before. I did that in Vegas the year that the year before Vegas was legal. We booked a VIP for a strip club. Got a reserved table and bottle service, but I think what the table was like, I want to say it was 1,000. So between seven of us, they wanted to split it, but me and my homie were like, "I'm not paying for that fucking money." We never did though. Everybody, the ones that wanted it, they ended up paying for it. I mean, we were all together anyways. They paid for it. It's like, fuck it, we'll just go. Man, they give you a fucking small ass bottle of liquor, one bottle of liquor between 7 people, 7 of us, 10 of us, or whatever, and this little tiny ass table. Can't take any alcohol in there whatsoever. I'm like, this is what you guys paid for, $1,000. So we just go walk around. I go to the bar to get a fucking drink, and the fucking beers, I kid you not, were like, I think they were like $13 for a fucking 12-ounce beer. So I was pissed. I was like, They wanted to come to the titty bar. I said, why the fuck are we gonna go to the titty bar in Vegas when you could do that locally here? When we could do BYOB for half of that fucking price, but because it was Vegas, the rest of the other people wanted to do that. And I'm talking about, okay, what did like, oh, you're being, you're being a little bitch. I'm like, no, I'm just saying, we go to Vegas to get fucked up. We're gonna have a good time and gamble. We don't go. I'm not going to Vegas to go to a fucking strip bar. It's a fucking ripoff, and that's what it was. So I ended up spending like close to $100 on beer. So I was already. I'm like, fuck it. If I'm here, I think I only ended up getting one mixed drink out of that bottle. Fremont or downtown Vegas Strip. So I was like, might as well get some fucking beers. And I walked out of there pretty fucking drunk. And of course, we ended up taking the limo back. I think that was included also, the limo service to there. The limo they picked us up with the limo to take us to the strip titty bar. We just had to let them know where we were staying at, and we all stayed at different hotels. So me, my homeboy, met up with everybody else at their hotel because we stayed closer to downtown. We stayed close to the center of the strip. They stayed a little bit farther away. So we walked. They were staying at or Ubered, so a limo could pick us up. But on the way back, we were gonna take an Uber, and then the limo driver was like, "Yeah, we'll take you back for like $100 for 7 people." And they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's take it back." And I don't know how my drunk ass ended up in the with the limo driver, and we were just talking the whole time. And I had told him, yeah, I had won, $200 off a $50 blackjack and stuff like that, chilling. Okay, and then we get to the hotel, they drop us off, and they said like, who's gonna pay? And I look over at everybody, and the girl who was in charge, like who booked everything and stuff like that, she was like, guys, who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? And I was like, hey, are y'all gonna pay? But he's asking for money. He's like, what, Scarecrow? You gonna pay? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, guys, Scarecrow paying. I was like, what the fuck? Like she cut me off guard real quick, and I was gone. I was like, fuck it. Like, how much is it, dude? He's like 100. I was like, fuck it. Here you go, man. Here's $100. He was like, all right. And I walked away thinking like, this bitch actually fucking tricked me into fucking paying for the fucking limo drive back. I was like, it's whatever, shit. We're back to our hotel, Me and my homeboy, we ended up taking the Uber back to our hotel, and we just fucking. We asked her, "Are you guys gonna gamble?" I'm like, nah, we're probably gonna go back to sleep because there were couples, and me and him were the only single ones. So I told him, let's go back to our hotel and just drink and gamble, and we did. Went back and got back and changed, and I told him, man, I can't believe. I was like, man, this bitch. Like, did you pay for it? Like 100. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I was trying to get $20 off of everybody so they could pitch in, and she just jumped out of nowhere and said, oh, you'll pay. And the limo driver was like, oh, he's gonna pay. Okay, so she said you're gonna pay, and they were already walking away, so they left me by myself with the limo driver. I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is then. But it was whatever. It was no biggie. I made that 100 back in the roulette table anyway, so it worked out. But yeah, bottle service, VIP, all that stuff, it's overrated. It's not even worth it. That's just for people that want to flex. Like, ooh, I got this, I got that. I'm like, wow, look at you. Cool. Paying 100, 200, 300, 500, depending on what kind of club you're at, for a bottle of liquor that's only like 30, $40. Oh, and the reserved tables that we had, the area that we had, it was only for 3 hours, I believe. So once the 3 hours were over, you had to get up. And there was no places to sit down at this strip club at all. Every section was a reserved section. So basically, you had to stand by the bar, and it was a small ass bar, and the strip club wasn't that big either. Yeah, Rob. Damn was exactly what I said when they stuck me with the fucking limo tab. $1,000 can buy you 3 Honda Civics. See, and then you would get your money's worth out of those 3 Honda Civics. They didn't get their money's worth out of that. So like I said, me and my homeboy, we didn't pay for that shit. They had paid for everything. And I think that's why she hooked me for the limo because I didn't put in on it. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get this motherfucker to spend some money or whatever. Yeah, okay. And then John and them friend, they're going to a high end upscale club, which I'm sure that's what that whole area that they're staying at is. It's kind of high end. It definitely doesn't look like it's party central at all whatsoever. Rob, you'll be back later if I'm still alive. If not, congrats on the 1 month. All right, cool. Thank you though. Appreciate it, homie. And I should still be on. Probably for like another 2 hours or so or more. Definitely. I try to push for 2 hours or more. Not 5 hours like the other night though. That was a little bit too long. Yeah, but yeah, the Instagram post that John put last night for where they were at, that looked more like a lounge bar. That wasn't no club, and it didn't look too dark. It wasn't that loud either. I just think he didn't want to stream it at all, just because he's probably afraid that he was gonna get kicked out. All they would have told him is, hey, you can't stream in here. Turn your phone off, and that's it. No biggie, no issue. You don't press the well, security comes to you and tells you you just don't press them, turn off your stream, and that's it. You got nothing to work. Go enjoy the rest of your night. I don't see what the big deal is, and I think he's afraid he's gonna get kicked out. Just like tonight, he says he's afraid he's gonna get. He's afraid that if he screams in there, he's gonna get kicked out. Why not get in there, give it a shot, see what happens? And the worst they could say is just, hey, you can't, stream in here, you can't record in here. Can you turn your cell phone off? Oh, okay, I didn't know. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and turn my phone off, and that's about it. John isn't. Yeah, John's. Yeah, he's not the RL type of person. I'm surprised Keith didn't even try to stream at all. Because I think Keith was hyping it up, but not as much as John was. He's like, I can't wait to go see John. We're gonna go to Miami. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. We're gonna party and get fucked up. Look, no one's been doing that so far. It's not worth it to get out because of a stream. John is on vacation too, yet some fans are mad. Yes, they're mad because he hyped it up. He's going to stream and stuff. And he kept saying we're going to, stream in the clubs and stuff. And then, but like I said, stream. And then if they tell you not to turn off your phone, then don't press the issue. That's the thing with some of the IRL streamers that are cringe nowadays. They'll stream everywhere and they press the issue with whatever establishment they're at to keep on streaming until they get kicked out. And that's why they kicked out, because they're antagonizing, and making a big scene. John's not going to make a big scene. Once they tell them, hey, we need you to stop, turn that off. Okay. Now, that's one warning. They tell you, if we catch you again, then you're going to get that. Okay. I got my warning. That's it. In the stream, chat heard it. It's done and over with. So we know what happened. Bubbles, your homie, the 18-year-old femboy is watching Wave High. hey, hey, why you gotta put her on blast like that, Bubbles? But yeah, John's not gonna stream IRL. Keith, yeah, Keith shocks me. You know, Keith. I thought Keith would have been the one to, go ahead and give it a shot and try to stream in there. But I'm sure John told him don't do anything that's going to get us kicked out. So I mean, if you're hanging out with John and they're on their vacation, whatever, it's what are you going to do? You're not going to press the issue with him at all if that's the case. But I know there were a lot of people that were disappointed. It was overhyped. It was probably one of the worst overhyped so-called IRL moment streams or whatever. Even worse than the Jay Wet Rubet Steak gambling stream where he bamboozled John and Ice and never showed up. And that was hyped up the whole fucking week before it led up to it. Bubbles, Wave High, you're hurting her, her feelings. Say hi to Anastasia. So I'm going to have to sit here and just wave hi to everybody. Hi, Anastasia. Han sounds you're disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's just I just wish he wouldn't have hyped it as much as he did. Either one of them could have just said, hey, we're going to be in Vegas. We'll try to stream when we can inside the clubs, and then if we can't, then we won't do it. Or hey, we'll stream here off and on, but don't expect anything big. No, they hopped it up like it was going to be an event. Like supposedly, Keith was supposed to stream first, and then John second. But John's stream were recaps. Keith didn't stream today at all whatsoever, and then John streamed an hour Miami recap. I know that comment irked him when I said it. Thank you. He's very happy now. Well, you guys had me waving at everybody last night. Krupa had me waving at her dead hamster and whatever else. Oh, my bad, Sam. Hey, what's going on, Sam? Yeah, Hans, that's what he made it. He hyped it up to be. It's going to be like 24/7 streaming in the clubs and out walking out and about to the bars and stuff like that. All we got was a Keith, a Keith walking stream trying to find food. Only found a $21 shot. Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles and his blunt. How are you guys doing tonight? You wonder if Keith will have any luck tonight? He looked nervous as fuck. I had never seen him nervous like that. And then he was saying that he didn't want to drink because he wanted to talk to girls. The girls are there getting fucked up also. You might as well get drunk and be on their level too. And because the tummy ache he had also. Man, come on. Power through that shit. You're in Miami for fuck's sake. But I'm sure after he has like one or two drinks, he'll loosen up and, not get too fucked up. But he'll have a few drinks, I'm sure of it. Keith has no game without his blue pajamas. I told him to wear his pajamas to the club. You were in the type, give him some Benadryl or Xanax. You thought Keith would pre-drink and be relaxed before they headed out. I thought so too. Out of all of them, I thought Keith would be the one, to be in party mode. None of them were. He needs ketchup stains on his Walmart shirt. Bubbles, if you were in Miami, you would be the drunkest gay man in the whole South right now. I wouldn't doubt that at all, Bubbles. How was my day? It was pretty chill. I didn't have much to do. I slept in a little bit. It was raining most of the day. Didn't have any errands to run today at all whatsoever. My homeboy that had invited me out tonight hit me up and asked if I was still down to hang out tonight. I told him no, because I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow morning, but I'm still gonna go hang out with him tomorrow afternoon or in the evening. His brother's having like a little cookout party shindig going on, so I'll probably end up going to that just for a little while. Probably won't be there too long. This is the homeboy that I've known since elementary. The guy, he's the one that I go to Vegas with all the time, and he's also the one that likes hookers and blows. Yeah, he's pretty much like family. Bubbles Anastasia wants you to know you have made her feel like the most special fanboy on earth.